everybody, I'm Luna, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back. Today we are doing another WIP and Chat. Can you believe it? It's already has been a week. So, yeah, I am, as you might see or just know, still working on the Beast from Manny Manzano from the company Diamond Art Club. This one is a round and it has excuse me, and it is 46 by 137 centimeters. So yeah, it's quite appropriately words named the Beast. As you might see, I am at his fangs now. So I think I'm, if I show it completely, around halfway. I think. I hope. We'll hope. It's fun to work on, so it's not that it's bad that I'm still working on it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going to grab a color and let's start. So, yeah. How was your week? I hope you had a fun week. Ooh, I'm banging around stuff. Let's grab the color, this one. So yeah, I hope you had a fun week. What did you all do? Let me know down in the comment section. Did you have a lot of crafty time or didn't you? I had a decent amount of crafty time, but not as much as I would like. Because during the day we did some crafting again. Well, I did some crafting again with my daughter. Just to do some fun Easter stuff. I still need to finish one thing, even though it is Easter like next weekend. But oh well, if it isn't finished, well, tough luck. We did, just like we did a little bit ago, these flowers with like crumpled up paper, like the tissue paper, I believe somebody said called, well, somebody, K, from Crafting with K. So if you need another channel, jump back over there. She's fun. And yeah, I believe she told me that it was tissue paper. Here we call it crêpepapier. So yeah, but basically just paper crumpled up and you stick it on a piece of paper. So yeah, the idea is simple. But yeah, I quickly found out, because I had a bit of a too big of an image, I found out that I don't need to do too big of a part because, yeah, my daughter is 3. She has the concentration of a goldfish. So yeah, it was every few seconds like, hey, hello, over here. Do what you're doing. Stop looking around. Stop acting crazy. But yeah, at least she had fun. Like, I think halfway through, we just decided that she needed to stop because she wasn't paying attention. And yeah, with glue, I don't want to have it everywhere. So yeah, still need to finish that, but we'll see if that happens. For the rest, I did pretty decent on my guide star image from Karat Art. I just filmed a first impressions video that will go up on, I think I will upload that one on Friday. So that's what, the 15th, I think. So yeah, that's something you can look out for if you want to see more of the image that I just recently, I think a couple of weeks ago, I unboxed from them. So yeah. I haven't been able to work on my Slytherin crest because I still have not received my AB drills that I'm missing. But that will at least take until next week, like halfway in the week, because I forgot that the person that lets me use the shipping address that they are on vacation for this entire week. So, and as far as I saw this morning, it wasn't even ready to be picked up yet. So it will be most likely like halfway next week, but oh well, it's at least at the same time together with the unboxings that I can film. So I'll have a little bit coming, as I said last week. So that's also not arrived. But yeah, I do need to make sure I finish some diamond paintings soon, because with how fast I am going at the moment and buying and not completing, it doesn't work, because it's basically like I finish one and I buy two. Because first I was like, I don't want my stash to be over 25 diamond paintings. Needless to say, I am far over it. I'm at 35, I believe now, but I need to say, little thingy, I also have in that list, there are basically everything that's somewhat okay to use on YouTube. So also my AliExpress diamond paintings that I still have left from like 2 years ago, that I am able to work on, because a few I just thrown out because drills pop off before I even start, almost. And I'm not going to finish a 50 by 50 diamond painting or a 50 by 60 as the other one was, that before I finish the first section has popping drills. So no, thank you. Maximum I have now from AliExpress is a 40 by 40, but that's just one. The rest are all 30 by 40s or 30 by 30s, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a size that I can handle, at least for during the day, because most of the times I just then work for a maximum of hour and a half, I think. So I can do my beautiful canvases during the evening to time-lapse for you. So yeah. Again, if you've been here before, you know this already, but if there's anything that I do unbox on the channel, please let me know if you want to see that being time-lapsed. I do have a, well, now it's not as much as a tiny list anymore, it's just one that I have upcoming, at least to make. But yeah, I promised, or at least I said, I will do Poinsettia Pixie as my next project, but then I was still working on the Literate Dragon. Well, I said I would do that after the Slytherin Crest, because I know I wanted to do that for my cousin as a gift. And basically the Guide Star diamond painting came in between, because as I mentioned multiple times before, it got sent to me to share with everybody and review. So it was like, I want to do that basically as soon as possible. So as soon as that one is finished and I have the drills to finish my Slytherin Crest, I am going to do that one. Because I told the person that I would do that one soon-ish. But then at that point I was just started on the Literate Dragon, so that would most likely be like beginning of March. So that would be about a month now. So I think I will start that hopefully halfway through May. But again, yeah, if there is anything you would like to see time-lapsed, you can show me, and at least it will tell me, and at least I make sure it at some point get time-lapsed. I try to do it as quick as possible, but I can't make promises on when, because every time I have a planning, everything comes in between. So at least I'll try to do it as quick as possible. And yeah, after that, it's looking what I'll do. Yeah. That's basically everything crafty wise. But I did reach a couple of fun things on YouTube. I reached my 200th video. So thank you if you've been sticking around here for most of them. If this is just your first video watching, thank you for even watching this one. And I also passed my second goal of the year, like my subscriber count. My first goal in January was 300 subscribers. I also already passed that goal in January. So yeah, that still amazes me up till now. So thank you. But now I also passed my second goal that I then placed, like I want to reach by the end of the year 400 subscribers. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everybody that's new. And thank you ever so much more, if not more possible, for everybody that's still sticking around with me, because I know I'm rambly and I'm crazy and yeah. So thanks for sticking around. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, because I obviously still want to have the numbers grow. But yeah, I just, for the fun of it, made myself like a goal, like, oh, it would be nice if by the end of the year I would reach that number of subscribers. It's just a silly thing for me to like have a goal in mind. Not that that matters. If I won't reach it, I wouldn't reach it. It's that simple. I am not one of the big channels. I am for sure not the most popular girl. I am for sure not trying to even be. I'm not trying to say that I act like I'm amazing. Not that other creators do. Don't get me wrong. But I'm still amazed at even 400 subscribers have found me. So yeah, thank you. I hope as my next goal that I would reach 500 by the end of the year. But yes, how long have you already been around on the channel? Have you joined recently? Or are you one that is sticking around for a longer time? Because I'd like to know, like, basically like how long people are willing to stick around. And if you're here for specific things, or if you're like, I want to watch everything. Okay, I need to add, like, if you're specific here for the time-lapse videos that I do, you most likely don't even watch this, but yeah, if you've been one, like, what do you like most? Do you like my WIP and Chat videos a lot, or do you like the time-lapse videos most? Like, what is your favorite thing on my channel? Or even if there's a specific video, like, what is your favorite? So I'd like to know. Just because I'm curious. Well, I'm not curious. I just want to know everything. And that's what we said when I grew up. Like, I'm not nosy. I just want to know everything. So yeah. Yeah, for the rest, my week was pretty boring. Not so much. We had friends over. Well, for me, yesterday. So on Sunday, because as usual, I am filming this on Monday. And I think I need to change my wax. Yet again. But yeah, we had friends over. They have also 2 kids, a girl and a boy. And the girl is like a little bit older than my daughter is, and the boy is in between our kids. So yeah, it was pretty busy. But it was fun. I haven't seen those friends in Well, him I haven't seen in 2 years almost, because he came when our son was like a month, 2 months old. He came over, and her and the kids I haven't seen since, I think, almost 3 years, because their son was, I think, a couple of months old. I think our daughter didn't even have her third birthday, and her first birthday, and she's 3 already. So yeah, time goes fast, and especially, as my dad would say, on other people's children, you see how old you get. Because yeah, in your own kids, you don't see how big they get, how they change. Yeah, over time you see that you're not little anymore, but you don't see the subtle changes that other people do. Because you see, especially like when you see people like once a 1 or 2 months, you would always say, oh, the kids have grown so much. And I'm like, if you say so, I don't see it. It's also like when people say like, oh, he or she looks like mom or dad. And I'm like, oh, if you say so, I don't see it, but oh well, if you say so. We can see sometimes like little things that they look like either one of us. Because our son, for instance, has like a little, how do you call them? Here we call them moedervlek, a mother spot. Basically like what I have here on my arm. Like one of those brown, small splodges. And our son has one on his earlobe. And my husband has the same. I don't know if it's like at the same location, the same ear and stuff, but I know that at least he has one on his ear. But yeah, for the rest, I can see much like they look like either one of us. So it's always funny, like what people say, like, oh, they look like him or you or whatever. If you have kids, do you recognize that people say like, oh, he looks like you or your partner, and you're like, yeah, I can see that? Or do you also have like, if you say so? I personally, most of the times, can see. I'm going to need to change wax because this is driving me bonkers. I can hardly pick up the diamonds. So let's refill. Stabby stab stab. And then I can continue sticking and stabbing. If you know who said that earlier, I've been around in the diamond painting community quite long. Because at least when I started saying that, well, my husband said, it was because I joked about it that Ella from Kicking Cancer's Butt and Diamond Painting, I believe that was her channel name at least, that her partner said, called diamond painting sticking and stabbing. So yeah, he sometimes still calls it that, so that's fun. But yeah, she hasn't posted videos in like 2-3 years. So that's sad. I liked her channel. But yeah. So we had friends over and yeah, it was fun. The only thing I didn't like about it is she is pretty extremely allergic to cats. So she already took 2 allergy pills before they came here. She still was sneezing. And I was already trying to minimize the hair as much as I possibly could. Because we like completely vacuumed and, well, scrubbed with a rubber contraption all the hair out of the scratching posts for as much as we could, and cleaned everything and took all the hair out every nook and cranny we could, and put the cats upstairs, locked them in the bedroom with obviously food and water and litter box. And we then also have like aired out the entire living room so that every hair that was flying around would hopefully fly out. And yeah. But well, at least the house is clean. So that's the good part. Spring cleaning is done. Yeah. Now the kids can make it a mess again. How long have I been rambling now? Long enough, I think. Oh, I thought it would be way worse. I thought I would be rambling for 45 minutes by now, but luckily I haven't. Yeah, for the rest, we have, well, been looking around on the internet like crazy, because we also have been looking for scratching posts, because well, obviously we have 2 cats, and yeah, the scratching post, our youngest scratching post is 6 years old, if not 7 or more. So yeah, they are old, really, really old. Because I know, at least for a fact, that we had our scratching posts like at least before we moved to this house, and we're here in July. We live here for 6 years. So that's at least how old the scratching posts are. But then my husband came across our like utilities contracts, especially like our gas and electric. And he found out that our contract that we have now with like set prices is running out on, I believe, September. And yeah, with everything going on in the world, basically also that many governments are trying to get people off of gas, so prices will not go down as much, I fear. So yeah, prices have gone up so much. Like, if we would be needing to pay the same amount for gas, like per cubic meter, we would pay about €2 to 20 extra in like basic gas, not even like the taxes and everything. So we don't know if there's by any chance something going off because government is trying to help people or whatever, but at least that's about the amount. So we're like at least €2 we will be paying more. So that would most likely come around to like about €200 a month extra. So we're like, yeah, that's crazy. So we're now trying, as crazy, to find things that could help us get down our electric bill. We have been wanting to cook on electric for a longer time, because we now use gas, and I actually hate that, but it was in the house and I'm not going to turn the house down if the rest is good, only because it has a gas fueled stove. But that's one of the things I'm dreaming of, like once we ever go down the rabbit hole of changing our kitchen, I would love to have something that is at least electric powered, especially because we have solar panels. So it wouldn't cost us an arm and a leg. But yeah, we also last year got ourselves a new heating system for like central heating and also the heating of the water. And because the prices weren't that extremely high last year, we decided to still have a gas fueled version because yeah, the technologies of the like either hybrids or the electric versions weren't good enough, excuse me, for us. And they were a lot more expensive, so it took too long to get the change difference, let's call it like that, out of it. But now we're like, ah, dang it, if we had known, we for sure would have had at least an electric, at least a hybrid. Because, yeah, these prices are insane. So yeah, we've been on the hunt to do everything we can so that by the time our gas prices change, we have it all figured out. So we have already purchased our first things. We have now one of those smart thermometers. So you can now, we have like a setup that like can basically change the temperature of every room individually instead of it all being run by the thermostat down in our living room. So as soon as it would be here like 21 degrees, it would shut off and the whole house would turn cold until that thing goes on. Which wasn't always as fun because especially with little kids, you want to also have their rooms, at least at night, a good temperature. But that meant that we needed to turn up the heating so that our kids would have a decent warmth of bedroom. Because for myself, I will use a warm water bottle at my feet, but the kids are just a little bit too small to have one of those near them. Especially because both of them turn around in their bed like crazy. And I don't want to have one of those against their face. I know they're just rubber and plastic, but still, they're hot. So yeah, we have had the heating turned up way too much during the day because you want to sit nice and warm downstairs. It is still also heating up upstairs because you don't want to, need to remind yourself every day to turn them off and on. So now we have one of those smart versions and we can basically every radiator we have like a special knob thing on it and that will set the temperature in that room. So yay! Hopefully by, warming the house more smart, we save a lot. Hopefully. And yeah, otherwise we need to see what else we can do. Yeah, we also got at least for like the living room, except for one radiator, and instead of that one we did our bedroom. Because we couldn't place it, we have of those small ventilators you put underneath the radiators so that it moves the air around and it mixes the air around faster, so it isn't it doesn't take as long to heat up the room because the air moves around. So yeah, hopefully that also changed up a lot, but yeah. I hope the prices at least go down a bit, but yeah, we'll see. I can imagine for people that are already like needing to scratch everything from everywhere, so that they have enough money to live by, how they will be affected by such an amazing amount of extra gas money. So we're still lucky that we can, at least at this point, can afford it, but oh boy, there are a lot of people that can. And yeah, I can imagine how that must be. So yeah. That's the thing. I also still, with many things, try to keep reminding myself, like, I'm complaining about a lot of things. Hey, I'm Dutch. We like to complain. Stereotype, but many of the times true. But yeah, like, I like to complain. I know you heard me complain about many more things, but still we are able to afford the essentials and have some fun times also. And yeah, there are a lot of people in the world that don't have that luxury, don't even have a roof over their head. So at times I need to remind myself that, like, yeah, it feels awful at times, like how things go. I am terribly lucky with how things go for me specific, so yeah. But yeah, on to more fun topics at least. It's almost Easter. Have you have Easter plans? I actually have none. Maybe see if I can find something to watch on Easter. I don't know if Hop is like all ages movie. But maybe that would be something fun to watch with the kids. Maybe buy a few Easter eggs and let them search in case we will not go to family or anything. So, don't have any certain plans, but at least I wanted to try to do something fun. Even go make like a homemade brunch or anything. To do just something fun with the kids. And also next week will be my birthday. So yay! I'll be 31 already. Where did the years go? But yeah, that also means that my son will be turning 2 in a couple of weeks. So yeah, lots of birthdays ahead, because yeah, I mentioned it before, but my son is born on my husband's birthday, so they share a birthday. Yeah, luckily my daughter is a couple of months later, so we don't have everything in like a month of time. Yeah, I think I rambled on for long enough by now. I'm already done almost with this color, and then I am going to leave you for this week. If there's anything you would like me to know, let me know. If you have suggestions of diamond paintings that I unboxed on the channel to time-lapse, let me know down in the description and I'll add them to my to-do list. Don't say all the videos need to be time-lapsed, because that is most likely not possible, but I'll try. But yeah. Also, let me know down in the comment section, what are you planning all to do during the Easter week? Well, Easter weekend, can better say. And yeah, I hope you're all staying healthy and crafty and everything good. Talking about health, thank you everybody for the well wishes last week. We're doing a lot better. My voice is, as you can hear, better. My throat at times hurts. My cough still at times is there. Luckily, most of it is gone. My son and my daughter still coughing, a little bit sniffly, but luckily they're also feeling a lot better. So I hope that by this time next week, they're fully better. So fingers crossed, and let's hope for the best. But yeah, with that, I am going to leave you. I hope you like this, as always, long and rambly video. If you did, well, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!